And welcome back to WNY News Now. Throughout the novel coronavirus pandemic, there has been a lot of fear and uncertainty, especially for older residents in our community who are more vulnerable. A 9-year-old girl here in Jamestown is trying to ease those fears. Taylin Kendall, with help from her puppy, recently visited Heritage Green and Heritage Orchard Grove with their poster boards riddled with jokes in an attempt to bring some cheer. Joining us now is Taylin and her mother, Tabby, to tell us more about how she is cheering up members of the greatest generation. Thank you both for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for having us.
So first off, I have to ask, where did the idea first come from?
Me.
So, well, why is it so important to do this?
Well, I just wanted to make people smile.
And what type of feedback did you get from residents? I imagine that being out there, talking to them through the windows safely, and trying to get them to have a good day. Have you gotten a lot of feedback from them from maybe social media?
Some were negative. We did receive some negative feedback, but most of it was positive. Taylin really enjoyed seeing them singing, dancing and blowing her kisses and laughing,
especially at the orchard because.
So,
what was we're looking at these pictures now. Taking your dog. What's your dog's name?
His name is Bandit.
Bandit.
Yeah. Come here.
So
here he is right now.
Oh, there he is. There he is live. If we can take that. So Bandit, taking him around and showing him off to some of these residents. What? Obviously, they can't have dogs necessarily during this part. I know one of the biggest things when I used to visit my great-grandmother was we could bring our dog to say hello, but now they can't do that. So I imagine they were really happy to see Bandit.
Yeah, when we were holding him up to the window, they were touching him kind of through the window and like trying to get his attention because he'd just be like, and then sometimes he'd look exactly like at them, and then like they would smile so much.
Oh, I'm sure, and that's really what it's all about, is trying to make people smile. Taylin, why is it so important for you to do this and to try to brighten people's day amid all of the scary news that seems to be out there now?
I honestly I like to see people smile because when they smile, it makes me happy when they smile, and since they're they don't get any visitors and they're older and some could have like Alzheimer's or dementia, I feel like, well, they're getting a visitor now, even if they can't actually really hear anything or something through the window, they can still laugh because there's jokes that will make them laugh.
Right, that's amazing, and I want to thank you for doing this because we've talked to the folks from Heritage specifically, and they say that they're trying to keep the routines of these people going, and visitors is one of the biggest things, and that they seem to miss now. For you, what has your routine been like? Certainly now, Mom, maybe you could attest to this too, trying to keep things going now with school being out, and with us all trying to keep good distance from one another.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
I woke her up this morning at 8:30 and I'm like, all right, ding, 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 time for school. And she's like, I'm trying to sleep. I said, nope, now you're late. You're late for school. I may be enjoying it a little bit too much.
You are. She said
I love it.
I didn't wake up.
Yeah.
She honestly said that I had to because I didn't wake up. And I had to say, I'm sorry.
Well, I love it that it's so important to keep that going. And I know in the past, when we were talking a little bit earlier during the pre-show, this is not the first time that Talon has been involved in trying to give back to the community. What other efforts have you done recently, in addition to these random acts of kindness and trying to cheer people up at nursing homes?
Oh goodness, she's got a list of it. She has collected collected food and donated it to St. Susan's Soup Kitchen several times. She collects toys for children with leukemia and long-term illnesses in Chautauqua County. She collects them, wraps them, and delivers them all by herself. I just drive her,
Yeah.
And help wrap some presents, but she mainly puts the work in.
Wait, what the?
Wow.
She has helped with benefits all across the county. Yeah.
Wow, good for you. Thank you so much for doing this. And finally, I want to ask, Talon, what do you want the community to know about your mission, and what do you want them to do after seeing this interview and seeing the posts online where you're trying to cheer up several people in the community?
I just no.
Do you want them to maybe follow by your lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea, Mom. I think that's great. And certainly we thank you both so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time. And is there a place where people can connect with you online?
She has her own Giving Missions page on Facebook. It keeps people updated on where drop-off locations are for presents at Christmas time. It also keeps people updated on Talon because she had medical issues going on last year, and we were not able to do her mission
Really?
like we normally do. So,
And the medical issue has like been there since 2017. Like
Mhm.
I thought.
But she's better. She's getting better. But they can look at her Facebook page and keep updated on it.
Yeah.
And
Caitlin Kendall's Giving Mission.
All right, and we'll have our prayers for you with trying to help you through that medical time, because we just love seeing such the great acts, and we thank you both, Talon and Tabby, for joining us today. We appreciate it.
thank you for having us.
Thank you.